Welcome back. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. It's been so long since I've made one of these. And hopefully this is looking all right. It looks a little bit glitchy right now, but I think we're all right. But it's been a while since I've been here. Today I just had the strong urge to get back in and start playing. So, yeah, it's about time I make my monument, or whatever you want to call it. I told Pyro56808 that I was going to dedicate the first thing I built to him. No, it's not this, no. Because he won my competition for my 50 subscriber special. So, it's about time I get going. This is just a little aftermath of what happened when I was experimenting. I had an idea of what I'm gonna do, and it looks like it's gonna work. But when I tore everything down, this fountain was left, so I was like, hey, that looks kind of cool. Let's leave it. So I left it. But what we are going to do is we're gonna go out, do a little exploring, find a nice place, and get cracking on this thing. And since we are going to be exploring, you might notice a little glitch here or there, a little frame rate issue. It's just rendering. Computer's trying its hardest. Let's see. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost touched cactus. Okay, this is looking cool. I don't want it to be just flat out desert. I like there to be grass around. I'm leaving torches to remind me where I'm going. Okay. Ooh. Snow is cool. Not really what I had in mind though. Yeah, snow is cool, but not thinking snow. So, yeah, let's go this way. Gotta remember the torches. Ooh, I hear spider. Stream, please. So how you guys been? I know I still make videos, but I just feel like it's been a while. I just don't make many of these. Man, I am gonna get lost. Okay, we might be alright. I don't know, I'm doing 1.9 pre-release 5, so I figure I might render some cool stuff. Just found out, ooh, doggy. Do I got, no bones. Just found out I am going to be part of the fan server with BOO, my brother, and Good. I am so excited. I tried putting a torch on these trees. That apparently doesn't work. No, I am thrilled. Should be fun. That's cool. It's like a pool or something. Let's go swimming. Nice. Ooh, that looks cool. But yeah, I am so excited for this fan server. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. I don't know if... Man, I don't know if I want to build it here or do something else here. This is pretty sweet. Wow. Wow. Gotta say, I'm loving it. I'll just claim this area and I'll start building it. Well, man, where do I want to do this? Man, I am having 100 ideas go through my head right now. Okay. I've got it. I've got it. I'm gonna make this like a shelter thing, like a cool entrance thing, and I'm going to make this the entrance to... You'll see. Well... Well, actually, man, the idea I had is kind of going against that. Well, yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Yeah, get ready. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet. So let's go here. Is that straight up? Maybe? Okay. I got a lot of glass. We are going to need a lot of glass. So, I don't know if I should just tell you guys what I'm going to do. I might as well just tell you. My plan is... Get down there. My plan is to make a glass elevator that goes up into 4 branches. And it's going to branch... Let's see, how am I going to get down? We'll figure it out. So it's going to branch into 4 things. Still undecided what I'm going to make these 4 things. I'm thinking... I'm going to need more glass. I'm thinking maybe... tree farm, wheat farm, storage house. What else? Oh, enchantment room. I'm just making it the place to be, basically. And it's all dedicated to you, Pyro56808, for guessing the right number. Oh, man. But I'm pretty excited. I haven't really built much for you guys at all in my Let's Play, so I'm pretty thrilled. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Going to need to chop that out. Interesting story. Well, I think it's interesting. Something interesting happened today that I just thought I'd share with you guys. I was at work, and, you know, it's Monday, and, you know, just going to work as usual, and like I said in one of my other videos, I'm still in the training stage, so on some jobs we'll have to go out and see people at different places, and a lot of times I'll go with one of the more experienced coworkers, and I'll go with them and help them any way I can and kind of observe and get more experience. So I had went with someone on Friday last week, and we saw a pretty difficult we saw a pretty difficult case, and we were going to follow up with it on Monday, today. So, didn't really plan this out really well. Gonna need a bed or a shelter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. This looks kind of nice. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we were gonna follow up on Monday, which is today. But I was gonna go with someone else to see, just take care of this case. So we're getting ready to go, and I said, so did you want me to go with you? And he was like, I'm going with you. You're going. But, you know, if you want me to go with you, I'll go with you. And he said it in a pretty rude tone. Like, and the thing about it was, the reason why it was kind of threw me off was that this was a really difficult case. Like, something that not many of us see very often. So I was like, oh, this will be a good experience for me. And now I'm getting the impression that he's wanting me to do this on my own. So I was just like, okay. I was like, well, looks like I'm doing this on my own. It's going to be difficult. I hope it goes well, but, you know, looks like he just wants to be along for the ride. Okay, that's a good shelter. But, you know, it kind of threw me off, but I was like, well, I understand if, you know, he's just getting thrown this job at him, and he wasn't involved in it originally. He's just getting thrown into it. I can understand he, you know, doesn't want to accept responsibility if things don't go well. So I was just like, man, you know. I was like, maybe I just took it wrong, but I could, when he was saying that to me, I could just feel the anger building up inside of me. Like my body was heating up. I could feel heat and anger running through my body. But I was just like, you know, I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm going to cool down and, you know, probably just talk to him about it later on. And I talked to one of my other coworkers. I was like, man, did you hear that? Like, was that just me, or did it seem like he seemed pretty aggravated? And my other coworker was just like, yeah, that did seem kind of strange. Threw me off too. So I was like, okay, well, at least, you know, it wasn't just me. So I was just thinking in my head, you know, I'll probably just talk to him about it. And then he said, well, before we go, you should eat your lunch, so you can go ahead and do that, and then we'll head out. So I'm like 10 minutes into lunch, and I see him walk by the door, and he's like, so, how we coming? And I was just like, what do you mean? He's like, you almost ready to go? And I'm like, we normally have a 30-minute lunch, sometimes an hour. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know, I can be ready to go pretty soon. I just didn't know that we had a time that we were supposed to go, because I asked him earlier. I said, are we supposed to be there at a certain time? He said, no, anytime. So now we're in a hurry, and I'm just like, man, okay. So he said, well, just whenever you finish up, we'll go. And then I'm finishing up my lunch that I haven't fully eaten, and then I'm putting away my stuff. He had walked away, but I'm putting away my stuff, and I look over, and I see him standing in the doorway just looking at me. He's like, you done? I was like, yeah, ready to go. And I'm just thinking, man, what is going on? Because this guy's normally a pretty nice guy. I didn't really do anything that I knew of, so I was just thrown off, a little aggravated, but I was just like, what is going on? And I didn't want to talk about it in front of any of the other coworkers. I didn't want to talk to him and confront him. So I was just like, I'll just confront him when it's just the two of us. Man, this is a pretty cool view. I just realized this is going to be more than one episode. I think. Well, I got longer than 15-minute uploads. Yeah, I could do it. Uh-oh. Skeleton. Prepare to die. Wait, what is that sound? Is that the sound? That sound stinks. I think. Okay. So I was just like, yeah, I'll confront him. I'll just, ask him about it later on. So we're getting ready to go. We're heading out, and we're gonna see this. We're gonna take care of this job, and we get in the car, and I'm just like, hey man, I don't know if I offended you or what, or upset you when I said that I was going with you, and I don't know if you thought I was implying that you're taking over the job and I'm not accepting responsibility, but I take total responsibility if it doesn't go well, if the measurements are wrong, because I took the measurements for this job, and did everything, all the prep work. So, and he's like, no problem, yeah, everything's fine. And I'm just thinking, okay. Just kind of threw me off because he was just kind of being rude earlier. But I just said, hey, the way I look at it, we're on the same team, and I know this is a tough job, but I just hope we can work on it together. And a little background, like, the guy's not my age. He's an older adult, so I gotta be respectful. He's one of my supervisors, so I can't rip into him. Of course, not that I would if it were anyone else, but I just wanted to handle it professionally. So, I think just the fact that I brought it up, surprised him a little, and he kind of backed off, and then so we did the job, and it didn't go so well, but we're gonna have to finish it another day. But later on, as we were leaving, he wanted to just buy me something to drink. Not alcohol. We were in a hospital. But I actually don't drink alcohol anyway. That's for another video. So he bought me something to drink, and he said, I owe you one. I was like, dude, you don't owe me one. He said, yeah, I was being a jerk earlier, and I apologize for that. So it turned out to be pretty nice day by the end. Speaking of which, I was gonna say this looks like a nice day, but it just looks red. It's kind of sweet though. But I just say that to let you guys know it was just cool to see some conflict come up that they got taken care of just by keeping my cool and just flat out talking to him about it, because that happens in life. Like, and a lot of times there's misunderstandings. Like he said he was just messing with me, and it just didn't go over well. Like, I think he might have just been saying that, but maybe he was just joking around. I couldn't tell, but other people could tell it wasn't so nice either. But the thing is, what I've learned in life from conflicts here and there. Sorry, I'm not building. I'm totally out of glass. I'm gonna have to get more, but I'll wrap it up. What I was gonna say is that something I've learned out of a lot of conflicts and misunderstandings here and there is that just when something comes up, don't lose your cool immediately. Don't Don't just flip out on someone. Take some time to let that heat of your anger die down a little. Just think about it from their side. Think, maybe they're joking some way, or maybe they've just had a rough day. But even if someone has a rough day, it's no excuse to treat you poorly. So if someone does something that bothers you, like I said, just what I found to work pretty well is just let some time pass by, think about it, think about what you're going to say, and just talk to the person and say, I don't know if you were trying to be rude or not, but that kind of bothered me when that happened, and just talk to him about it like that. Where did my water go? Man, I thought I had water. But just be honest and say, this threw me off. Are you upset about something? And just being open and honest, it really goes a long way, as opposed to just being rude right back and not resolving anything from it. Maybe this is helping some people, maybe not, but hopefully the story was entertaining at least. The views have been very nice. Look at that river. Beautiful. I'm gonna explore that. But yeah, so I hope the story was entertaining. I hope you've learned some decent conflict resolution. But yeah, just an interesting story, interesting situation that happened to me today. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Thought I'd get going on Pyro56808's building structure I'm working on. Let's finish it out like this for now. Let's hope I don't drown too. So this is kind of the idea. This is my idea of an elevator. And we have to see how long it's going to take before I suffocate. No, this isn't too bad. No, it's pretty good. It goes me right out. Let's see how that looks, because I want it to look really good. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty sweet. Okay. Let's get mushrooms. So here's the entrance. We'll be walking through here. And then, oh yeah, that's awesome. Well guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I don't know how long I've been going, but it's been a while. This video is going to be huge. Maybe I'll split it up into a couple parts. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great evening, morning, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I will talk to you later.